Licky boom boom down. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday Night Vaporway. Oh, mate, you've done it already. Oh, they can. You went through my Facebook and picked one of the fucking worst photos ever. There is actually worse. I've seen worse last night at work. Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and to the Saturday Night Vaporway, 9 PM Saturday night. How are we all in chat? I am Pud Puffs. Below me, no, above me on the screen actually, we have Matty. NGV now.
NG Vapes.
Tell us a little bit about that. What does that stand for? Because we're going to change it.
Oh, nice guys, Vapes.
No, we're going to change that, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, that's been changed.
Yeah, not good vaginas.
Yeah, that works.
I can't cap that.
Suggestions in chat all night. All night.
Not good Viagra.
Well, I had a few comments asked for people asking for me to change the name now that, you know, I'm on my own endeavours in and out of it. So I've done it. And Pud actually come up with it, didn't he, Pud?
Fucking genius.
Smashed it. I thought vaping nicely sounded good.
Yeah, your suggestions just, they didn't cut it. And to the top left of me on the screen, we have Gaz, Flatcap. Gaz has got some news for us tonight that he wasn't sure if he wanted to tell anyone, so go for it, Gaz.
Yeah, it's my turn this week to do the shout-outs. So I'll just get... I'll start the shout-outs, shall we?
Go for it.
Right, starting at the top with first. What?
Nothing.
What are you doing, Matt? DE, good evening, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Christopher Hubbard, who retracted your message. Hope you are well. Pud Puffs is there. Vape Heads, the lovely, lovely Vape Heads. Thanks so much, our sponsor for the show. Lovely to see you. Ian from Above the Clouds, how you doing well, mate? Mark H, how you doing? Gav Evans, you all right, buddy? The Late Night Vape Show is in the house. Debbie, the wonderful Debbie Rogers.
Not good Viagra, says Debbie. She'll know.
Is she speaking from experience?
You know.
UK Andy, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Andy.
Paul Anderson, how you doing? Jenny Sins here. Hello. Sean Ayrton, how you doing, mate? Stephen Bugg, how you doing, buddy? Who's NG Vapes?
Who the fuck is that?
Sounds like some noob reviewer, doesn't it, on the scene?
New gangrenous vagina or something like that.
Yeah. Good evening, Bunny. How you doing? Scrolling. Sparks and Fly, how are you? LCL90, good to see you, mate. But Mrs. Flatcap's in the house. Hello, darling. Steve Blazing Vapes, how you doing, mate? Steve will be on the Northern Union Vape Show tomorrow night, so check that out, 9 PM on Benny Vapes channel.
For the vapes.
Sam M, hello. Jules, Mama Vapes, hello, Jules.
Jules.
And I think I'm about there. Well, Pav G's in the house. There's a few more I've just noticed. Paul Bancroft, how you doing? John Cole, nice to see you. Richie P, how you doing? Kentucky Bill, hello. Mike Mex Reviews.
Oh, Mike.
How you doing, mate? I think Little Bro, yo.
Yo.
Or in the way Sulfur does it, yo. Yo. That's the list.
Stuart as well. Stuart in there.
Yeah, got Stuart. Yeah, I think that's everyone.
All right, I've only just actually opened a carrier bag from Vape Heads. Shawnee's sorted it all out, or Shawnee or Gemma.
Mate, that was like
They're being a bit generous.
I was going to say, that was like a big bag you brought in. So hang on, folks, at about quarter to 10, we'll do the giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Was that lollipops you had?
They're not for the show, Pud.
What's in them?
Well, these ones.
CL90, how you doing? And Michael Sherrington. Yeah.
Why are they green?
I don't know. We'll let Pud explain it. Well,
He can't.
Yeah. He can't. He's not.
He was happy to talk about it on Vic's show though, but not on his own channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vic can afford to let strikes. His are all reset, man. We don't want any on here.
Did you not think about just other words you could use?
Yeah, but my brain doesn't always work that well. You know this, guys. You know what I did today? We'll do buffets. We need to do buffets, but I'm going to show you this anyway. So this is the Van de Vape Mato RDTA, and the kind of whole point in this thing is these. It focused. Fuck me. Is these little rods here. So Puddy built the entire tank, filled it up, vaping away, and I'm thinking it's not getting dry hits, but it's not wicking properly. Didn't put them in.
He didn't put him in. Nice.
It's the whole fucking point in it. Is these rods, and I didn't put them in.
Brilliant.
Did you do the recording as well while you were doing that? Did you record?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Well,
always try and do the recording as it comes out the box so it looks nice and clean and stuff like that, although it wasn't. And then I'll vape on it and then do the up top stuff kind of later on. But yeah, so when this review goes out, there's going to be none of me actually putting them in. Unless I clean it and do it again.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think you do the same as well, guys. And I have to record it, unboxing it before you can use it. Otherwise, it's a nightmare to clean, isn't it?
Just send it to Matt. He's becoming a legend with CGI of late.
CGI
in graphics.
Yeah.
Just get him to add the little. Well, they're little metal rods, aren't they? Little twisted.
Yeah, I did have this.
They're stainless steel, aren't they? Like flatted. They're like rope.
Kentucky Bill hit 3 times on his RDA today before he realised he had not put cotton in it.
Ouch.
That's like when you take the top cap off to just like juice it up a bit, and then you forget to put the top cap on you, and you're like, burn your face.
You get it?
I've done that before.
On your lips.
Yeah. Pud's brain doesn't work so well because he's had his brain screwed out by every truck driver from Glasgow to Calais.
Don't need to ask who said that.
So, yeah, here we go. Little metal rods. This camera's never going to focus in on them, is it? It's probably the first mod that first tank I've ever opened that was proper fucking greasy though. Lots of oil on it. Yeah,
oil.
I'm hoping that the camera's been able to pick it up. That way I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but look, wiping around the top cam, looking at my finger was like black oily fucking.
That's a little bit worrying considering it's fucking made in China and they haven't even cleaned it.
Yeah. I mean,
and you were in a hospital.
Fucking GG's it now, couldn't I? And just start going nuts about it.
No.
Yeah, so let's see what fucking Logitech wants to do tonight.
Oh yeah.
It's almost. Yeah, like a rope, a stainless steel rope.
Yeah, so in theory, the just travels up the rope, and apparently that is a real science thing and not just fucking made up.
It's either osmosis or capillary action, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it's a similar idea to cotton, isn't it? But
it can't be very quick though, can it?
Well, that's the kind of next point I'm about to say. Like you'd kind of said that already, Matt. It kind of relies on you moving it about a little bit. So if you stand in vape, kind of just like a dick, it won't really travel up the same. So it's kind of relying on you kind of swishing it a bit to wick it up. But let's see, it is wicking. That's wet.
On there, single core. Is it a single core build? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a nice
single
coil in there.
That is a proper coil in there. Yeah, it's quite big though. You get quite a lot of space, so you could get quite a fucking big coil in there though. That's a 3mm diameter coil. But yeah, I mean it seems to be wicking enough, but absolutely fucking filthy when I opened it.
So that's what you're vaping on tonight?
Yeah, didn't clean it.
I noticed that with some Motofo stuff. It's usually like in the drip tip, you get like a little bit of like machine oil or something.
Yeah. Usually when you pull it off, isn't it? You can see the little ring kind of running around there.
Yeah, nasty. Nasty.
I think it looks pretty fucking all right on top of the Manto X.
Yeah.
What diameter is it?
Fuck no, it's 28, I think.
Just so tall, isn't it? It's just so tall, like.
Yeah.
28 mil, is it?
I think it's 28. I would need to look.
I'm sure it must be like 25.
It's not next to an 18650.
Yeah, that's not telling us how wide it is.
Yeah, no, I don't know how fucking wide it is.
Look in the book.
Can he find the answer before chat tell us?
Yeah.
Chat, tell us how wide this is.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look that big. Sure, it's not just like a 25 or something. Because the actual build deck's not massive, but it's not.
I'll go on the V3, won't it? On the double barrel on your black one, quite nicely, guys.
No, I mean,
My
the
special
instructions
edition.
are probably binned. I'm gonna have to find it myself. Yeah.
Yeah, chat.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Chat asleep already.
What else you got, Pud? You got anything else?
It's not as big as 28. I don't think.
The 28's massive.
Looking at it, I thought it was only 25 or something.
Yeah.
It's not as big as 28. That's on the Manto X. So.
Evening, Stuart.
Basically,
Yep.
Stuart's got it right. Yeah.
Stuart says it's pretty much a clone.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, it is very much like the Brunhilde. I always wanted to buy the Brunhilde and never got round to it. So when I seen that, I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's go for that. 54.5 by 24 millimeter, including grip dip.
24.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I said it would have been bigger than that, but
Yeah. 24 is a bit on the small side.
fucked it up.
Yeah.
What else have I got? I got a few shinies in today. So this is the SMOK I like.
You like it, dear?
I don't understand the name.
What's it
yeah,
called?
I like. So they went.
Yeah, I know you like it, but what's it called?
I like. I mean, that's exactly what they done in the factory when they named it.
Yeah.
This fucking text here is really. It's out of place, isn't it?
Yeah, Gaz would have a fucking meltdown if he saw
It's like fucking Comic Sans.
SMOK always do that. They do it on everything. Like on the RPM, it just says RPM in this shoddy font on the side. It just drives me
Yeah.
wild.
Why could they not have done it even in the SMOK font? Even the right way as well? That's fucking.
Yeah, because SMOK's spacing out, as it were, and the light's spacing in. They haven't even done it the same way.
But I mean,
SMOK.
that's like fucking Comic Sans, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible.
Yeah. It's typical.
I quite like the feel of it though.
But yeah, I mean, it's a bit of weight to it. What's
Yeah. It's 1600 miles, so it's
box
you've got a really nice comfortable because you've got that kind of bit at the front there to hold your thumb and then or your finger and then your thumb fire, or it's comfortable to go the other way around as well.
Mm-hmm.
Quite nice ergonometry.
What's the one thing you both said already about it? What it doesn't have?
Adjustable airflow. Why? Why not?
And yeah, there's a couple of little gripes. You can't fucking see the tank.
So as soon as the Geek Vape Boost come out and it had that airflow, it's almost like that's the benchmark. You have to have
Yeah.
that now. You know.
You expect it. I didn't even look to see if it had airflow. I just ordered it, assuming it would have it.
That was one thing with the Vinches, the Vupu Vinches. They should have had it, but now that you see they're bringing out the Drag S.
Yeah, but no, the Vinches did because you flipped 180. You 180 the lid
Yeah.
half, but the RPMs didn't at all.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's purely on the coil, the airflow, isn't it?
I suppose SMOK ain't really known for decent airflow, though, are they? Have you seen that dual battery pod mod?
Yeah.
Seen the size of the airflow on that?
Just give us fucking mods and 510s. I just don't like it. What do the Comic Sans of vaping? Thanks, Irish.
I'd say that as a compliment. It's a nice font.
No, I mean, give me a fucking proper mod instead of this AIO shit.
Smack for dropping it on me. Yeah.
But it's although it is quite loose, you can still mount. It does mount along. It does mount along all right.
Yeah. So the coil, the little comes with two coils. It comes with basically the RPM coil or the DTL one. No, sorry, after long one. And the airflow is bottlenecked. So it's the DTL one or the lower ohms has got quite a big slit on both sides, whereas the other ones, the one we got in there is got two little pinholes.
So as you can see, folks, tonight's show is sponsored by SMOK.
It's what's it, 0.8 and point something. I don't know what the other point is.
1.2 in it.
No, see the 1.2s. I've bought them separately.
0.4 and a 0.8.
0.4 and a 0.8. So I've bought the 1.2s there though.
At least it's and they're using the same coils from another device though, so you can.
The airflow is proper shut down in that one.
That's their RPM cores, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's
The
a shame.
airflow is a lot. No, is it not smaller there?
Yeah. No. That's got like what a 2 mil by 1 mil hole,
Yeah.
whereas the other one, the 0.4, has got that whole section.
Yeah.
Does it just take the RPM? It doesn't take RGC coils then?
I don't know.
Because obviously with the RPM 80, they brought out the RGC coils, and they're
Which was that?
pretty good coils.
I mean, I don't want to review it right now, but the flavour of it at the moment is pretty good. It's only been fucking going a couple of hours, isn't it?
No, so one's the RPM 0.4 is mesh, and the other one, the RPM DC, is round wire 0.8.
Jay Jerry, how you doing, mate?
Yeah. AJ.
Although looking at Jay Jerry's picture, you have to say it like that.
Oh, he's turned.
He's turned his head round.
inside.
Yeah.
I've got some Marshmallow Man 3 in there though from Pod Salts. That juice is just fucking to die for. What else have I got?
Pod Salts.
Yeah, Pod Salt. I'm loving the Pod Salts. There are box of the fuckers. And I've got this on the go again. The Glass Mini on top of the swell. Bit of fucking overkill there, and in there I have still got a little bit of Cali Greens actually. Still at.
Lush, innit?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I can see why some people don't like it though. I can see why it might be a bit of an acquired kind of treat. You know, it's probably not for everybody, but
it is quite. The mango's really nice, but the earthy taste on it's like an aftertaste of stinging nettle.
Yeah, it's the kind of taste afterwards. Like the mangoes, it tastes like the mango ice, doesn't it? It's the same kind of mango they've used, but the way it tastes. But yeah, so that's pretty much me. Matty, what are you on tonight?
That's what I was saying. Sorry, 2 mile. Sorry, I am on the same as what you got there. Like we've just been chatting about it. I literally got that through the post today. I got this thing. It's the Aegis pod, isn't it?
Again, what's it missing?
Airflow control.
You'd think Geek Vape would know better, wouldn't you?
And it only comes with one coil.
One coil?
Really?
One style of coil.
Are they not the boost coils then? Because no one could answer this, and I've been trying to find out.
Let's fucking do it right now. Oh, there's no pod on that. Oh, there we go.
Let's do it right now.
Cali Greens is amnesia mango. They say it's tastes like, so yeah, it is based on that.
I haven't tried that. All the other one.
No, it's not. So the 2 coils it comes with are, what does it say here? Mesh camphor.
Pasty.
I don't.
And they are 0.6. They're obviously But yeah, that's the size of the fucking focus.
That looks like the base of the
that kind of squared off shape to them, haven't they?
Yeah, these are like these ones are like the ones in the SMOK.
Because they've said
that's what I like. Sorry, that's what I like about the SMOK, is they've used coils from another device instead of bringing out another proprietary coil. Whereas Geek Vape just brought out another coil, didn't they?
Because they've said that the coils in that Aegis pod are going to be future compatible. So I was like, well, are they still compatible with the boost? Obviously not. But I don't know what they're going to be bringing out next then to use them coils.
I'm really interested to see how it compares to the boost coils and the lifetime you get out of a boost coil, because that's kind of unbeaten, isn't it? Really.
DE, I think pods are killing people's passion for vaping. It's gone way too far. Yep.
Yeah. What else am I on? Sorry, I am on my Odin.
Will not disagree.
With my Reckoning RDA on it.
That's lovely sound.
In that, I've got my usual.
What RDA was that you had on there? Sorry.
Reckoning from Immortal Mods.
Ah.
That is a nice setup, man.
Looks lovely, doesn't it? And I've got my Immortal Mods Prestige. And in that, I've got some Tutti Frutti Blackcurrant.
Nice.
And then the salts I'm on are what have I got? Monkey Junk, Marac Attack, which is like an elderflower raspberry. Have you tried that on, Pud?
Fucking awesome, yeah. I've got
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah,
and then I've got I've got Raspberry Twist from the LTD, which is fucking lovely as well. It's almost a little bit fizzy, that Raspberry Twist. It's lovely.
I've still got the some of the Citrus 7, the 36 stuff sitting there, man. But it's like,
oh mate, that only lasts a couple of days for me.
I can only do it so much, and then I'm like, no, I need to have a little bit of cool down.
One thing I've noticed about this is it's quite a warm vape for a pod.
It's quite fucking ugly though, isn't it?
This looks like a Lambo key, doesn't it?
I'm a bit of an Aegis fanboy. I'm not going to lie, so.
Do you know what I do? I do prefer the black. My missus has got the silver one, and the black one with the orange stitching along the. It's not going to be fucking leather, is it? It's leatherette.
It's just no. I've always quite liked the Aegis line, but yeah, I just don't like the look of that.
It's stated that fucking silicone in it. That is coming out.
Oh yeah, got to get out.
Have you seen this? Have you got the silicone bung in your alike, Pud?
I don't think it did. the bung in it? No, nothing in it.
Completely clear.
Yeah, completely clear. Like you can actually see through it. Obviously, it's hard because I put my hand behind it, but you can actually see through this one as well. That's fucking so annoying with pods.
So you can't, because this has got a bung in it. You see that?
Ah.
See how
Ooh.
big it is,
Bloody hell.
right?
Because
You kind of only get that much at the front. So because that's in there, you can't see through the fucker, but you can. It is clear enough to see the level on one. So you can't see it on the camera, but it is level and clear.
yeah, because that's the thing with AIOs at the moment. It's Vic, you need to be part of the inner circle to get the non-bung.
It's coming out.
They're all like that though. These pods and AIOs, they've got these fucking really dark glass that you can't, or plastic that you can't see through. You have no idea how much is fucking in it.
Do you think that the fact that it's got less juice will have any effect on the wicking though? Because you've effectively got like less pressure on the coil, haven't you? When you fill it up,
I worry about that with the AVP Pro. Fiona, how you doing? The I don't know if this will focus, but you see like where that side's kind of empty. The other side's got juice. When that goes right down, like you end up with pools of juice at either side and fuck all in the coil. So I'm always kind of move it about a little bit, worried it's going to start.
It actually takes a while for it to move from one side to the other as well when you're filling it.
Yeah. But I haven't had any issues. I'm worried I'm going to get issues, but so far it's not actually happened. And I've left the bung in that because 2 mils for me when I'm using a pod of that lasts quite a while. It lasts quite a bit.
Yeah. I took the bung out, mate. I'm hoping that the bung's going to come out of the pod pretty easy because it's got the same kind of 2 clips.
You get a little tool as well, the little funny.
Yeah, a little spanner.
Little spanner.
Spanner.
Well, I'm vaping on the Tofo cog on the Centaurus.
I
haven't asked you yet, guys.
Sorry?
I haven't asked you yet.
Huh?
Guys, what are you vaping on?
Oh, sorry. I'm vaping on the cog. The cog by Tofo on the Centaurus. Lost Vape Centaurus DNA. And I've got some Congo Bongo in there, the usual mouth to lung juice in there. And I've got the M25 by QB Designs on the Odin. And I've got some Homeboy juice in there. Apple, you're not going to be able to see it because it's one of them bottles. Apple, elderflower, and garden mint.
Yeah, nice.
Which
that sounds really nice.
really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. The mint's just like a touch of mint. It's just spot on. Really nice. Really nice that.
It's quite posh flavours, aren't they?
They are. They're all like that botanical, like I've got a couple here. It's rhubarb, raspberry and orange blossom. You can imagine doing the juicy one and going, yeah, I can really taste the orange blossom. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how, sweet water, grape and white peach. Now, I know what grapes taste like.
Yeah, but white peaches.
And white peaches. But how much? Yeah, well, that's definitely a sweet water grape.
Basically, they could put anything they want in there and just tell you that's what it is because
maybe, yeah. Bright yellow bananas and green apples.
Yeah, there's yellow stuff in this.
Yeah. Right, is it time for our first section of the show, you reckon?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Find out who's in the hot seat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So last week, guys, we started a new thing. Just a brief shout out to... We're stealing Vic's completely. We're stealing something from Vic. I like it.
What else has Vic been stealing?
Huh?
What else has Vic been stealing, guys?
Nothing, I think, is he? So basically, we give someone a shout out every week. And this week, you're going to find out who it is. Hold on a sec. I'll click on the right button here. This week's shout out is to this person.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope we are all spot on. Today, got a quick kit review for you, the Sigelei Cronus Platinum Edition. So thank you for watching. That's been a quick look at the Sigelei Cronus. You all stay safe, and we'll catch you again. Bye for now.
That was Ian from Above the Clouds. Whoop whoop, yeah, Ian. Right, Above the Clouds, Ian, he started his channel on himself after being part of a bit of a duo act. He started in October of last year. He's currently at about 120 subscribers, so it'd be great if we could give him a little boost there. He's brought out nearly 60 videos, which I think is a fair amount for the time.
Yeah. What, how long's he been going single?
October, so it's about 2 a week. 2 a week. So he's pumping them out pretty regularly, and the videos. He was a full-time host on the Northern Union Vape Show, but and now he's kind of still back in there because of the coronavirus. But and he's also obviously on with you, Matt, on a Monday night on
I'm on with him.
Oh, you're on with him. Sorry.
Yeah.
Matt takes no responsibility for nothing, does he? And yeah, so he's on with the boys on the Monday night on the Home Improvement channel.
Yeah. He went well this week though, but I think he's feeling better.
Yeah, but I like Ian.
Yeah, he's lovely.
He's a nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, I take it you know him a bit better because you're in a secret chat group with him now.
Secret, yeah. We've obviously got Home Improvement not Facebook, WhatsApp group. Like we've got an SMVA, same as we've got an SMVA live in Facebook, and you two have got a another one.
Guys, come on, just
I have been invited to a special chat group. What? Yeah, okay, fine. I was gonna leave it. I was gonna leave it to Vic. But it turns out my fake accounts have really worked, putting comments on the show, on the UK Vape Show, and Vic's invited me on as a full-time guest host. So I'm really excited about that.
It's now stolen.
I'm surprised. What?
No.
Yeah, I liked that before when I could say, "Oh, Vic's stolen my co-host."
Yeah.
I can't say it now because he's stolen me too.
And all along, he was actually trying to get to Matty. He just didn't realise.
Yeah. I to be fair, I love watching the UK Vape Show now because it's, I love Aiden, I love you two, and Vic's, he's alright, isn't he? So you four have got good. You three have got good chemistry.
I love Aiden. I love you too, and yeah, Vic's alright.
Good start.
He knows he knows I'm only joking.
We were going to try and get you in there, but
LC, fucking hell, I'm having a stroke. LJ McCutcheon, how are you doing? Sorry.
How you doing, LJ?
So that, yeah, Karen talking about Ian. Now I've managed to drag that out of you.
Yeah. I wanted to leave it to Vic, but no, I'm really excited about it. I've really enjoyed the last 3 shows, and I've said to you, Pud, a couple of times, and Aiden, like, oh man, it's gonna suck next week. A lot
of people were saying at the end of the live chat last week, weren't they?
Yeah, it's been really nice.
There was comments as well looking for you, basically.
Yeah.
Looking for you to do it. So
Well,
there will still be guests. The format, as far as I know, isn't changing there.
The thing is, right, because I obviously love doing the show with you boys. We've started this from nothing, and it's, obviously we talk all the time. And then doing the 3 Minute Vape Show, I've always watched 3 Minute Vape Show before, and so when Aiden asked me, I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely want to do that because Aiden's awesome. Salford, I think, is actually, now I've got to know him a little better. He's hilarious. He's funny as well. He does make me laugh, and it's a really good show. It's just a quick hour. It flies by. And so when we started doing the UK Vape Show, I was like, oh, this is just another fun evening. Like, so yeah, being asked, I'm excited.
Fucking calm whore.
What did you say?
I'm getting you back though, Pud, for last week.
I said he's a fucking calm whore.
Yeah. People are gonna get sick of me. That's the problem. But yeah. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, the guests will be on once the payment clears. Did I just type the wrong chat? Yeah, Vic, that was a private chat about the payments for the show.
How much are you paying Vic to be on there then?
I did say that to Vic. He messaged me and said, "Yeah, I'm up for it, but I can't pay whatever Pud and Aiden have paid."
It's got a separate package.
Yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, sorry, we kind of totally divulged there. Is that the word? Anyway, we stopped talking about Ian there. Sorry. So yeah, if you haven't already, guys, I'll put the link back in there. Have a little look at Ian's videos. Lovely guy, and give him a little sub.
Give him a sub. He's doing really well for how long he's been going. He's getting busy in the live shows. He's putting out some decent content. You can see the improvement as well over the weeks and that. You can see the confidence building him a little bit. Yeah, I think he's doing a great job.
Vaping Irish, vaping with Vic. Did Pud have to sell his new flash car to get on permanently? No, but I did stuff in the car, and that's
Have
how
you,
PM
have you got to drive him around, haven't you? You've got to go and pick him up and take him to his office. And...
Yeah, Klansman driver. Yeah, that's basically what's happening now. I'm having to chauffeur it and chauffeur him about.
Isn't it quite complicated for you to drive and ski when fixing the car?
It's automatic.
Oh, is it?
Completely hands-free.
It's all about the knees. you can end up a bit kind of like that with the steering wheel.
Oh dear.
Where does it go? Every so often, my computer likes to tell me that my OneDrive isn't signed in.
I hate OneDrive.
It does my head in.
I don't know what that's about.
It does my head in that.
Flatcap, did you pay your Illuminati fee? Not yet. It's in the post, Vic.
I'm still using these little fuckers as well. Quite enjoying them.
Is that the same? Are you still on the same one?
Mm.
Are you counting?
I haven't really used it, to be fair. Though. Like, I haven't been using this. This is a vanilla one that I had the other night there, but this one's been sitting and I've tried the other one, so it's kind of hard to. I don't even know how many puffs I must have had at that.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny with things like them disposables because you kind of think, what's going to go first? Is it going to run out of juice or is it going to run out of battery? You hope the battery lasts.
I got that. Was it Zook from the Expo? Those 50mg sticks of Zook or something like that.
Yeah,
Got a little blue light on the end of them.
Yeah, the long thin ones.
Yeah, the battery died on that before the tank emptied.
Hi, Gail.
Hi, Gail. Yeah, I've got a. There was another one there. A Canadian company had given me. I mean, that was the same. It fucking ran out of power before it ran out of juice. So it's still quite a bit of juice left in it. Just so you know, Flatcap, now you're part of the Illuminati full time. Your yearly payment is due, else shall expect 3 goats, 2 sheep, and a cow within the next 3 weeks. Who the fuck is that?
Who is that? That's awesome.
Do you know
Pud has more puffs than he can keep track of, absolutely.
We went to Egypt once and I got offered 10 camels for Mrs. Flatcap. That was pretty decent.
Logistics are too expensive to get back.
That was the problem, yeah.
How much can you sell a camel for?
I don't know, but
probably a couple. They got to be.
Are you checking on eBay, Pud?
Minimum.
Yeah, so I'm straight to eBay.
Pud's checking eBay.
That's exactly where they sell camels. Alibaba, innit?
1-year-old Magnus would cost by us £7,000. Yeah, £7,000 for a fucking camel, mate. You lost out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a pretty good rate on the Egyptian pound as well at the time. It was like £1 was 10 Egyptian pound.
Mrs. Flatcap.
Yeah,
So I could have had 700. No, wait, I'm not doing maths now. Could have had a lot of money. Don't worry.
How many camels was it?
10.
10 to 70 grand. No. Yeah, 70 grand.
Yeah, 70 grand, absolutely.
Yeah, I have some of that. There's good money in camel toes, I hear, says Bill.
Yeah, only the good ones. Only the good ones.
Dear.
So that's that.
Huh?
Sorry, I've got to stop using fucking Mexnix. It gets so vapey so quick.
Oh, by the way, Matt, you still need to apologise to Gail for effectively calling her lassie.
What?
On your show on Monday, it was called Lassie Go Home.
I didn't do that. Ian done it.
And you had special guest Gail, and I was straight in there. Gail, you see what they called you? Like staring it up.
Wait, I didn't make that fun now.
Fiona's in chat there, quite happy for me to sell her.
Get me sold.
For the camels. No, to be fair, Matt, I really enjoyed your Monday show. It was really good. It's really good.
Gail's awesome guest, so yeah.
And it's the same kind of thing. Like you could see you and you as a show you're developing as well.
Yeah, it's like, well, you get to know each other, don't you? After a few, I can't remember how many we've done now, 5 or 6. So yeah, you get to know each other a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be alright if me and you can just get Josh off. It'll be fine. No, I'm only joking. I love Sonny's bits.
Hi JP, how you doing? Just so you guys know, CJ's hosting and planning the show tomorrow. Oh no, since it was my turn last week.
Oh.
There you go, everyone. There's a bit of information tomorrow.
Inside
CJ's in charge, so everyone's wearing makeup.
Everyone's in a lipstick. Irish is going to see how many camels he can rustle up.
Irish straight in there. Don't upset Jenny, Irish. Irish has a warehouse full of camels.
So what's going to happen next week? Are we going to come out of lockdown?
Or what tomorrow? He's gonna announce it tomorrow, isn't he? 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah, this is
Saturday today.
yeah. What would you like to see happen?
Well,
I know what
They've got to the point now, haven't they, where Boris Johnson's got a tough decision. He either saves more lives or saves the economy. That's what it boils down to, isn't it? So it's.
What would you want to see happen, or what's?
I think we could. The hospitals aren't overrun, are they, at the moment? I think you could potentially ease the lockdown with social distance measures. But I watched the update today, and they're talking about the buses and stuff like that. And you don't think about the actual impact of having to social distance people on bus. The amount more service they're going to have to have. So they've been, yeah, it's fucking mental. But you don't think about it, do you? But yeah, I think they could potentially ease it back in, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not. We're not gonna be able to lead normal lives for what, 18 months.
Yeah, it's gonna be much. I think I was probably in a bit of denial when it first started. And I really thought, oh well, it'll just be a couple of weeks and then we'll get back to it. But it's really not happening like that. So I think within a week of being in lockdown, I was like, well, this is actually long term now. This isn't it. It's not gonna.
Horace will open garden centres plus.
I think at first it was a bit like, this might last a few months, but now it's like, this might last fucking potentially.
I know we've had a lot of deaths, but from what I understand, the NHS has done pretty well, isn't it?
Well, I was talking to, when it first kicked off, I was talking to Mrs. about this, and she was saying, oh, Italy are having it really bad, but they've got quite an old population. I was like, I think size-wise, we're close to Italy, but I think population-wise, we're like another 20 million or something.
Yeah, we've got a lot. There's a lot of people crammed into this little island, isn't there?
Yeah, and back then I was like, well, this could be pretty bad here because of the population density, and it turns out that's the whole. And you hear the news going on about, oh, we've had the most deaths in Europe, but we've got quite a dense population, so.
Yeah. I think that's why the numbers vary so much between England and Scotland as well, just because we are like really spread out in comparison, and particularly where I am, there's a lot of elderly population. I think they're actually fucking listening to the advice as well.
Yeah.
Compared to a lot of, like, the cities that have got a lot of younger people and that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen some of the fucking pictures that are going around today, like street parties and.
People are just getting a bit sick of it now, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's still a lot of people getting tested. Like, I think there was like I don't know what it was today, but there's still like 4,000 people a day that have been tested that are positive.
Yeah.
And
so they're actually up to like 98,000 daily tests as well, aren't they, or something like that?
I haven't checked today's. But they were getting there, weren't they? But
we need to look at least starting to get back to doing like fucking routine cancer surgeries and kind of investigations for stuff like that, because there becomes a point where it tips where you're going to get a lot of people dying and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
I think, in all honesty, I know we've had a lot of deaths, and it's savage. It's really sad for everyone, isn't it? But I know having the amount of deaths we've had, but I think the NHS has coped really well. I mean, we almost felt like when we were going into this that there was going to be so many Nightingale hospitals, like 3 or whatever. I mean, is that even happened? Or, they've definitely got the London one, and they haven't even been up to the capability, have they? So we've done all right. I think we felt like it was going to be, or the government thought it was going to be a lot worse than it has been.
Yeah. I think they'll still lift it really slowly. I think it was Vic that says it'll be like garden centre, and that'll be about it tomorrow. Yeah,
I mean, Mike's just said, don't get me wrong, I want nothing more than to get back to work. I'm exactly the same. I need to go work now. But thinking of my noggin for once, I think lockdown needs to be extended another 3 weeks.
Paul Anderson, the Scottish.
I just read that.
Quite dense. Spread out individuals are dense.
Spread out. Oh, it's really got me.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting half of the small indie shops at Rivergate Mall on the High Street to be gone this month. I heard that as well. Like, if businesses are still closed come like September, October, you're talking like fucking 10 months where these businesses can't operate. There's absolutely no fucking chance that some of these businesses will survive that.
No, definitely not. No. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, the fact that Scotland have extended it, I think Wales have extended it as well, haven't they? Wales said they're extending it 3 weeks.
Yeah, but were they not opening kind of a few things like parts and stuff like that?
Yeah, maybe a slight loosening of it, and we'll see.
I think we're going to see more issues now that we're getting back to like our normal numbers in hospitals, like starting to kind of creep up. So I think once it becomes the normal numbers that we've got and still getting COVID patients, I think that's going to fucking put a lot more pressure on.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, now you're actually starting to do like other surgeries and stuff like that. You're starting to bring the hospital back up to. Yeah. And then it might not necessarily cope with a peak or whatever, another peak.
Oh, Vic's been looking. Gail's been looking at houses in Edvin. This is all part of the Illuminati centralisation programme. That's it. You'll be asked to move soon as well, guys.
I'll start looking.
Desperate for a double cheeseburger. Fucking yes. They're opening Big Mac. Fuck me, they opened KFC up in Exeter the other day.
Yeah. That's,
it was like
all of them are opening, aren't they?
People queuing for hours.
That's just crazy, isn't it? Like,
I waited at least 4.
And I was at the front.
I'm only joking. Fucking Deb showed me on the phone. I was like, should we go? But no, we didn't go.
Are you missing McDonald's that much though that you would genuinely go down there and queue and wait?
McDonald's for a double cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Mate, I normally I at least have it 4 times, 5 times a week.
Yeah. I just like I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? When they do open, I'm dying for some kind of McDonald's milkshake. But I wouldn't go down if I see a queue. I'm like, sod that. I'll go another day.
Yeah, I've done that a few times, like driving by the shops. I kind of need something, but then you see people standing outside.
Yeah, we just get a Deliveroo, and then kind of skip.
Yeah.
I live in the fucking arse end in Opie though. There's like nothing like Deliveroo or fucking.
No, they won't deliver to the house. I'll have to go like down centre to get Deliveroo. But yeah.
Yeah, good shout, JP. I fancy a nice Costa coffee as well. That sounds good. Yeah. These little sachets of lattes, and you put them with. No, they my missus gets them. They don't work. They're not the same.
We get a coffee machine at work, so because like the company that brought it to us, they usually do hotels and like gyms and shit like that, but they're all closed. So they've put a coffee machine in our staff room, and it's fucking gorgeous, proper fresh beans and all that kind of stuff. So it's it's kind of close to like the Costa style, but
I've been working in a hospital, and I've been enjoying the hospital canteen staff only one.
They're cheap as well, aren't they?
Yeah, mate. You get like a 12-piece fry up in there for like £3.
See, the one ours are quite expensive actually. You get
I think it's only. I can't remember the name of it, but it's normally open to the public as well, and obviously the NHS staff get their prices and the public get their prices.
Yeah, we're the same. Yeah.
At the moment, it's only to people with NHS badges. So because I'm on site, I get given a badge, so I've got to go through certain doors and stuff. I can just go straight into the canteen, and it's NHS prices, which is nice.
What they did, they made the coffee machine at the front entrance free to use after 5 p.m. and they've had to turn it off. Like the porters were literally taking a trolley along and like covering it in coffee, and then bringing it back, so that people are like going to get 12 coffees at a time and shit. Turn it off.
That's just typical. See, you NHS staff just take.
I know.
Oh dear me. Right, well, it's getting thereabouts that time of show for Matty's segment, where you can win something from our lovely sponsors, Vapeheads. So bumper time. Boo! Boo!
Matty's gonna weigh something. You must guess what it weighs. And if you get that weight right, then you can win what we weigh. Matty's gonna weigh something. You must guess what it weighs. And if you get that weight right, then you can win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. You can win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. You can win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. You can win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. You can win what we weigh with Matty's game.
Oh, it's my living room. Fiona must have the TV on.
Well, I'll hand you back to Matt for Win What We Weigh.
Win what we weigh. Right, so yeah, Sean and whoever's picked this out, Sean and Gemma have been very generous down at Vapeheads this week. So, got a mug. I'm not getting out of the box, and the Vapehead mug. We've got the whole range, I believe. 6, maybe there's more. I don't know. I haven't researched them. Of Cook's custard.
Biffy Thompson. Cook's custard.
Strawberry custard. I don't think custard big, so I haven't actually tried them.
Nice.
Rhubarb custard's hard to get right, isn't it?
Vanilla custard, minted custard, and blueberry jam custard. So, and then there's these 3 bottles of Illusions.
Oh, illusions.
Ooh.
Oh, Mason.
The OG, Legacy, and X. And 2 lollipops.
I was not expecting that.
And 2 lollipops. I've already weighed it and sent it to you guys a minute ago, or Anne, you could actually.
Just send it to me as well. That was good of you.
Well, yeah, you're in the same chat.
Did you? Oh, yes.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
So
then.
do you want to do the number for once, Snaz?
Yeah, okay. So the number is between 850 and wait a second. Yeah, what 850 and 1,200 grams. So folks, yeah, happy with that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was too busy. Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I didn't say what they were.
No. So guys, get guessing in chat and hopefully you're a winner.
I didn't say what kind of lollipops they were, but they're green in colour.
Big shout out to Vapeheads. Thanks so much for.
Are they broccoli flavoured, maybe?
Yeah, they're stinging nettle infused lollies, and yeah, I think they're both bubblegum. One's strawberry bubblegum and one's blueberry bubblegum.
I forgot to watch the numbers.
Oh fuck! Have you been watching, guys?
Yeah.
Good. How professional.
There's actually a really, if we don't get it in a short while, there's a really good hint we could give people.
I wonder if it's the one I've already thought about. The tune going round my head. Oh, nearly.
A few close people.
Do-do-do-do.
Not for the children of lollies. Or
Disclaimer.
if they won't go to sleep, give them a lollipop. Watch them fight the sugar and the effects of the stinging nettles at the same time.
A bit high there, LJ.
Oh, that was close.
LJ, the maximum weight it could be is 1,200, so it's got to be less than that. Between
This is that was close. So this is the show where we guess Vic's year of birth.
Winner!
Winner, yeah.
It's the birthday boy.
UK Andy.
Yeah.
The birthday boy.
Andy, I noticed. I seen Andy getting 117. I'm like, oh, well done, Andy. Happy birthday, mate. Ideal.
Happy birthday. Well done. 1118. Andy, well done, buddy.
Yeah, you were totally thinking 118, weren't you?
Yeah,
Was that the hint?
got your number.
Got your number.
Andy, if you can email us, snvalive@gmail.com. I'll just put it in chat. Send us an email and I will send it on to Vapeheads and they'll get that sent out to you. Well done. Big shout out to Vapeheads. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Sponsoring it.
Vapeheads.
Much
Gummy bears be better for the kids because lollies will take too long to knock them out. That's a big old prize, isn't it? What's that? So that's 600, 300, 400, 500 millijuice, mug and a couple of lollies.
That's nice on his birthday as well.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
That was win what you weigh.
Yeah.
Lots of custard there. Lots of custard.
Yeah.
Mr. Peanuts. Oh, you just missed it, Mr. Peanuts.
Oh, sorry, Peanuts.
That's a great name.
Mr. Peanuts. What was there? Rhubarb, strawberry, the custard ones.
Blueberry custard, rhubarb custard, minted custard.
Minted custard.
Hmm.
Oh.
And vanilla custard, strawberry custard, and orange cream custard. And then yeah, the three illusions. X, OG, and Legacy.
So when you started, when you put that dodgy picture of me up, Matty, I thought I'll have a little look and see what other dodgy shit might be lurking about.
I didn't go that far, and I wasn't that nasty. There's quite a few on there, if you could like. Right, don't play that bumper, guys. I'm going to remake it quickly.
I was like, I'm gonna go back and just see what's all on there, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to fucking tidy this up.
A day in the life of Pud.
I can just hear my missus laughing at it because it's like she's downstairs watching it and it's like 30 seconds delayed. I'm just fucking.
Oh man.
Oh, it's weird. That 'cause I'll get up, go for a
That
piss,
was,
and then I'll go downstairs and listen to what I've just said. It's weird.
Oh, I don't know if I just heard my missus shouting something as well.
Is that what you wore to bed when you all shared a room at Expo?
No, that was remember the neck nomination things that were happening 8 years ago. I had to down a pint and do something silly.
That's what it took, 1 pint.
That was before I drank the pint. You had to do that. Didn't you?
Kind of buckfast.
It was for charity. It was all for charity.
For charity.
What the fuck, Vic's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that just hear Dev actually laugh out loud.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, that was what she did.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to go and have a good look at some of the shit that's on there.
Why don't you do like a live stream and just show everyone? Like do like a.
Yeah, do a little.
I mean, there's
Yeah, free vaping Pud.
Yeah. Yeah, cheap night out. He's definitely cheap then. It only takes him a pint. Or he didn't even take you a pint.
100% thought that was a woman's ass, by the way. Good for you, Pud.
This is where your manager's money goes.
There was also this one here as well, which is me dressed as a gorilla in a bikini. I was on embarrassing bodies like that.
You went on embarrassing bodies?
Yeah, so we went to
When?
What about your nipples?
Whoa.
About your nipples? Did you get them looked at?
No, it wasn't. We went to Wicker Man Festival down south of Scotland, and they had a tent set up kind of thing, and people were going in, and Pud's there, 3 bottles of wine in, dressed like a gorilla in a bikini. And they were doing experiments where they were swabbing everyone and like swabbing people and testing bacteria. So they did my arse, my mate's balls, and my other mate's underarms. My arse was the cleanest out of the fucking 3 of them, and I had drove there, which was like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
To be fair, I think you've shown me a picture of one of your mates' asses.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
That's not hard to fucking.
Yeah, so I had a below average amount of bacteria in my arse.
Nice. Was it on telly?
Yeah, you got a brief.
What
There was a brief
episode?
10 seconds of my
What
arse.
date?
That's because you keep putting clean things up there, Pud.
Puds and boots.
I was just getting in there before Irish does with that one.
So yeah,
You have to link me that, mate.
I've tried to find it before. I couldn't find it. It was on one of the festival specials, though, so it'll be there somewhere.
Irish.
I was on telly once, but I can't ever find it. I was on that bloody Hugh Furley-Whittingstall's River Cottage.
Really?
Hmm.
Fucking used to love a bit of Hugh.
Yeah, I was on it when I was 17, 18, and I was a butcher in an abattoir.
Oh.
And they were doing like the live and the dead, like lamb show, at the county show kind of thing. And I butchered his lambs, and they didn't look that nice when they're butchered, but he still fucking won. So there was definitely a little under the table.
A bit of a.
They filmed me doing a bit of butchering, carrying lambs in off a lorry. Yeah,
I didn't know you'd worked in an abattoir.
No, I'm actually a fully qualified butcher as well. Yeah.
How do you even get into that? Oh, I want to go and kill some animals.
No. I only ever got a provisional license for slaughtering, but I never got a full license. But
So
I worked in a butcher shop.
You need someone beside you.
When I was 13, on a Wednesday, Friday after school, and a Saturday morning after my pay round, and I got into it from there. Like, you know?
It's got to be a bit of an eye opener working somewhere like that, though, isn't it?
Not cutting animals up.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, but the whole process, well, not just chopping an animal up, but the whole process, like.
Oh, what slaughterhouses?
Yeah.
All right, they're a laugh as long as it's not your birthday. They're great fun. And if your birthday, you get like dragged into blood pits and have balls broken over you and that kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
Like they got me on my birthday. I was working in the butchery end of it. They'd only ever bring me on the line if they were down somebody or whatever. So that and I was quiet. So I used to do like the private farmers orders. So he'd bring in like 20 cattle, sell them to the abattoir, and then he'd want one back at certain way. And yeah, I went in one morning, and there's a fire escape. So it's a long, thin, refrigerated room. And there's a fire escape one end, and the entrance one end at the other end. And they padlocked the fire escape door, and then come and got me on my birthday. It was just like a bit of a fucking tradition, isn't it?
Stitch you up.
Yeah.
Mate just loves a chop in his hand and playing with meat.
I'm a bloke.
Go ahead. Have you ever been on TV, guys? You ever been on TV?
He plays football every now and again.
No, oh, well, only being interviewed on ITV once, and I was in a school performance of Romeo and Juliet.
Are you joking?
No, seriously, I got interviewed. I was Montague in Romeo and Juliet as a kid, and it was quite a big production. We had to do it over a whole week. It got that booked up. It became quite a big thing locally, and so yeah, ITV turned up one day and interviewed everyone. Yeah,
Nice.
that's about it. I don't think I've been on. No, and I've been on radio for reading a poem. I sound really camp now, don't I? When I was 5, I was on the radio I had to read a poem.
Your theatre acting and your poetry, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit, yeah. Romeo and Juliet and poems.
Oh, do you remember the poem? Could you tell us it?
No. In fact, I thought I do have though. That is the audio disc. How I have it next to me of the Romeo and Juliet.
Play that fucking.
I don't have a CD player anymore. Got to find a CD player to put it on.
What was your part? What was your?
I was Montague.
Yeah.
So I was. Which one's that? Romeo's dad or Juliet? Romeo's dad. Yeah.
So you're a bit of a dick in it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're also on Channel 4 News, weren't you? Flower arranging.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, painting. Yeah. Your gas featuring cowboy electricians, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they've all seen it.
Speaking of news, shall we do the next segment of the show?
Yeah, it's totally named wrong.
Okay, so we're gonna.
I fucked up. I just went for it, didn't I?
Here's the bumper that is completely irrelevant and has nothing to do with what's coming up next.
But it's fine because it's got my tits in it. Licky boom boom down.
That is amazing. I love that. Absolutely love
I licky boom boom down.
that. Over to you, Pud, with something which has nothing to do with that bumper.
So yeah, it was going to be. You guys wanted me just to rant about Trump, but I mean, Trump's been quite fucking.
All you got to do is just go for his Twitter feed for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can rip the piss out of Trump. It's not fucking hard. So I thought we'll get a couple of questions that I'm gonna pop at you guys to see your opinions. And well, I'd like to hear chat as well. It's going to be very much devil's advocate, so don't be. It's not necessarily my views. But yeah, so where will we start? Supermarkets, petrol stations, etc., all selling vape products seems quite a controversial thing. Personally, devil's advocate again, I think these places should be allowed to sell such items. Maybe we should be encouraging it. And if they're unable to sell that, that's more of a barrier to people stopping smoking. Opinions?
Agreed.
I just wish. Sorry, Matt. I just wish they had in the petrol stations some kind of way that they could help people with it, rather than just flogging it. Because that's all they're doing. They're just selling it, and they can sell whatever they like. Doing. People can buy it. They could sell the worst stuff you could buy, and it's not going to work, and then that'll put people off vaping. You know, I wish there was just a little bit more they could do to help, rather than just selling stuff.
I agree with it. I think it's got a place in the market because there are still those people that have got those CE4 pens or WIC pens or whatever, and they still when they're buying supermarket and petrol station juice. And then I think they progress, don't they, to going to vape shops and finding better quality liquids. The only thing that really annoys me is the cost of it from supermarkets.
Yeah.
And petrol stations, because they're selling not a lot of it's premium. It's very, you know what I mean? You might get the occasional double drip, which is nice juice, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's premium, but it's all kind of like pound shop stuff, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I like in our Asda, like where it was all cigarettes before. It's still obviously covered. All the cigarettes are now covered up, and then the other side, it's like it's all labelled. Kind of, it'll be like starter kits, sub-ohm, Nick salts. It's like properly. It's like wow, it's properly laid out. Someone who knows a bit about vaping has put that together.
Yeah.
It's not just
It'll all be a stand from one company though, so that will be.
Well,
I think probably the
I
biggest.
mean, the way that Blue go around to stores and give you a stand and your point of sale stuff.
maybe. I mean, it's all Asda's own. It's on behind the kiosk, at the supermarket. So
I think is it probably better that they maybe go first and buy something that's probably not that great from there than going straight onto a sub-ohm tank with a battery that they have no idea how to keep safe and stuff like that. You know what I'm coming from that kind of point of view. They may be shit kits, but is it better that they're buying these shit kits that are maybe safer rather than buying fucking something?
There's something buying fags, man. Yeah.
I just found in my own experience from when I quit that I tried to quit and I started on a cheap pen, didn't work. Tried another cheap pen, didn't work. And it wasn't until I went into a vape shop and they taught me through it and actually got me exactly what I needed that I actually quit.
They're good for especially if like me or you guys and you work out and about and you run that odd occasion you run out of juice, you can literally nip into and get something to get you home. Like
Blazing Vapes is saying Argos sell vape
they
stuff
don't anymore,
and I think that's where
I saw the other day
I think they did start again, and I think that's where the issue would be. I think if supermarkets and petrol stations are selling this kind of thing, should it be only devices that have the inbuilt batteries that are closed off, that don't have fucking, you're not having to buy the 18650s, rebuildables, more specialist stuff. That should only be. Like,
your point earlier was good. Like if they don't know what they're selling, they shouldn't be selling it. So yeah, everything should be simple kits, shouldn't it?
Yeah. But better kits. I mean, the blue kits, I quite like them, to be fair. They're all right. But then you get some of the ones that are like, is it Kick or something like that? They're just fucking cheap, shitty liquids as well. I think if the quality was better.
Yeah. I mean, they've definitely got a place. But in some instances, the stuff they're selling is just not up to scratch. And it's going to put people off. I've had conversations, people go, oh, I've tried vaping, but no, it's horrible, it's disgusting. You don't know the whole backstory, but it's possible they bought something from somebody.
Well, a huge part of the issue is that they're buying stuff that's cheap shit out of garbage, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then we are like Pab, you said there, like we're proper hobbyists, so we're like a little bit picky on flavors and stuff, aren't we? If you get that into it and start getting really picky on flavors, to be personally honest, apart from dessert flavors, fucking anything fruity tastes better than fag, doesn't it? Surely, whether it's shit strawberry from a petrol station or
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It says they're selling a product just like vodka, whiskey, or a pack of 20, and don't give advice on how to mix the vodka with orange.
Absolutely right. Yes, fair point.
And that's a pretty fucking damaging thing as well, isn't it?
Mm. Oh, it's nice though.
Cheap. Unfortunately, 80% of vapors offerings of petrol stations are sufficient. There isn't that many hobbyists as we like to think. Yeah, how many people do you know that get the little pen or whatever, they vape a Heisenberg, they like that, they stick with it. They stick with that. Don't mix vodka with orange, mix it with ginger ale. Oh, fuck me.
Ooh. I've got customers only have 10ml bottles like Diamond Mist. Them others who's 50ml bottles, everyone's different. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Horses for courses. They definitely have a place. I mean, it's good to have that out there rather than not.
That's what you don't find in petrol stations, though. You don't find, because they won't sell the nick separately, will they? So you won't find a 50ml short fill. You'll find 70-30 juice for some of their sub-ohm kits, but it'll be 10ml with nick in it.
Yeah. I'd be interested to know what's the statistics on people that have tried vaping but decided not to pursue it eventually.
Yeah.
That
probably kind of takes me on to the next one. So vaping is... Well, I will sort that out in a minute. Somebody sent me a message. Vaping for a lot of people is seen as a way of smoking cessation, of harm reduction. So a lot of the points I see on Twitter is if you have now stopped smoking, you're vaping, you're reducing your nicotine down, vaping should be used to stop smoking, and once you stop smoking, then you should be then aiming to stop vaping. Thoughts on that? Which goes against everything you do.
Yeah, that's originally what it is, though, isn't it? It is a means to give up smoking, really, isn't it? We just take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you start vaping, your plan is what? Well, I'll on this nicotine, and I'll go down till eventually I get to 0, and then I'll quit. But then you do get to the point where you're like, I actually really like this.
and my body really likes nicotine.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's more like I know that probably if I had to stop vaping just now, there's a chance I would go back to smoking. I'm not saying I would, but I still rely on the nicotine. I still, you know, and if I get stressed at work and that nicotine.
Yeah. You'd be in the same situation if you had no way of getting any nicotine, like any juice, any mods, and you're at work, but 2-minute walk down the road there's a corner shop. You'd probably go and buy. If you had a really, really bad day, you might go and buy a pack of 20 and just have one and fuck the 20 off, wouldn't you? Like, you know?
Yeah, potentially. As I said, I am very much devil's advocate in this. This is not my fucking exactly what I'm thinking. Gaily Bop says it's pish. There's nothing else to say then. Grandmaster fucking says it's pish. It's pish.
It's pish.
Where else? It would destroy the industry. Yeah, I think the industry's relying on people repeatedly buying coils and stuff like that, isn't it?
And they know. I mean, not even mobile phones come out fucking like vape devices, do they?
No, and that's the thing. Your rebuildables and all that kind of stuff. That market would absolutely.
The industry knows that people enjoy buying different products and different devices. They rely. Otherwise, they wouldn't release a fucking pod every fucking 2 or 3 days, would they? You know. And
there are people that use it for anxiety and other conditions too. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's about the stress relief at work, isn't it? It's used for that as well. I use vaping as NRT only. I like my nicotine too much. It's all about how dangerous you think nicotine is, and I think the general kind of feelings towards nicotine are getting generally a bit better, aren't they?
I mean, with all because they're doing a menthol and rolling tobacco ban. That's any time now, isn't it?
Are they going to do the rolling tobacco? And
I don't know if it's
maybe... No, they're not going to do. They're not going to ban it. I thought they were just going to bring it up to 50 grams.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. They're definitely doing the menthol thing. What I'm starting to think now is this they're closing down, stopping all this smoking? Are they going to start putting extra taxes on vaping? Is that going to become a thing? Is that going to get worse and worse?
To try and bring back some of the revenue, yeah. Yeah,
because they're doing a great job, you know, trying to stop people smoking and get people vaping. And they're handing out free starter kits, but are they then going to start creeping in? Well, you know, there's always meant to put people vaping now. We need a new income.
I don't think we rely on it as much as the Americans do we?
Yeah, Irish's plan was from the start to stop. It was to save money. It was never really about quitting nicotine as well. So there's people like that. It's purely from a money point of view, and
yeah,
it's probably where I am at the moment, to be honest, as well. Obviously, I don't want to be smoking, but a lot of the reason I had to stop was money as well.
Yeah, you look at it like going when everybody does it when they first start vaping. They go, right, I'll buy this kit for 10 quid, and then and it's going to cost me 20 quid, and then that's 2 grams, that's 2 pouches of baccy. So I've actually, in 3 days, I'm in profit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's not true.
Yeah, well, probably from the majority is, but then you people that get so into it. I know a lot of people who vape 0 milligrams. I do that a lot. Most of the sub-ohm stuff I'm doing is 0 milligrams and then topped up with some salts.
I don't vape any nicotine in any of my short pills anymore. I just literally use nicotine pods, salts.
But you can still buy 10 sigils that are menthol. Yeah, did they bring back 10?
Here he is.
Hello,
Aiden.
Are you all right, brother?
How are you?
Bear with me.
All
I'll
right,
changes.
How come I've got you? I've got them up on 2 things here.
Everywhere. Surrounded.
Is there 2 of me?
No.
Is it?
What? I'm on like flicky mode over here, and I've got you 2 on a normal one.
What have you done? Aiden, you all right, mate?
Right, buddy.
Was it good? Yeah, Matty, all right, brother?
No, how's it going? I'll leave then, and Vic can come in, and then we'll be sorted.
Takeover show.
What do you reckon, Aiden? Did you start vaping to quit smoking, and then eventually your plan was to quit vaping?
I didn't really have a plan of quitting vaping. I thought about it because I had a mini stroke, and I've been vaping before, but I'd always sort of like dual used, or I went for periods where I didn't smoke, and then all of a sudden I'd start a new job, and people are going out in the smoke room, and they go, "Hey, do you want one of these?" And you're like, "Yeah, go on then." So I started obviously to stop smoking, and then obviously, like you said, it turns into a hobby, doesn't it?
It runs away, doesn't it? It just runs away with you.
It's one of the things yeah, it's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? I ain't gonna chat up. But yeah, would you like to quit yourselves? I quite enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy
Yeah, I
vaping.
wouldn't want to. Yeah.
I feel as if I did this at the start, but I'm the only person we know heart. I really don't do hearts well, do I?
It make your ears look bigger.
Take it off.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't. Oh, this one might be a bit better.
Think about it. It wouldn't be very good having a review channel, would it? And not be vaping.
Wouldn't last very long.
That'd be half my life gone as well, wouldn't it? Because all your mates are vaping.
That's the trouble, isn't it?
It is social, isn't it? It's like I found that when I give up drinking. Drinking is very social as well, isn't it? You know, what do you do with your mates if you're not drinking?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't drink much myself, if I'm honest.
For me, it's just
Your lips are moving.
Yeah.
I heard lies.
For me, it's just like another add-on to my fascination of electrical stuff. So it's just like another little subcategory vaping. It's like another little.
Is that your way around of getting away with it?
Well, not really. I try. I think the missus. I don't know about your good ladies, but my missus just gone. Yeah, whatever. Just do what you want then. Well, she's past pop caring now.
She's different. Oh, here we go. Right, I'll see you boys later.
And welcome to episode 256 of the UK Vape Show.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Fucking hell, I'm finally on the UK Vape Show.
Matt, this is your audition.
How long did that take, Matty? Fuck me.
It's your audition, Matt.
Huh?
Keep acting like that, son, and you won't be. He'll have you. You'll be on the blacklist.
How you doing, Vic?
Not bad, just in the middle of trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do up at the studio next week.
So, are you getting in then? Are you?
I'm getting in if I need to kick the fucking front door in, I'm getting in. I've ran out of video footage, I've got to do something.
He's going to be found with his ass hanging out the window, isn't he? His legs dangling in the air.
Irving man trapped in a letterbox.
I've been vaped that Smoke offered to come meet you at the office with a bottle of whiskey or something and break in. It sounds like I think he said that in chat the other day. That sounds like a reasonable offer.
Yeah, that's not a stereotype for people in Scotland.
Could have been booked fast.
Fucking Buckfast is up to like 12 quid a bottle at the moment. Usually about 7 or 8 quid, and because fucking it's hard to get now, that some of the shops are putting it up to fucking.
Well, I thought they were going to try and stamp down on people profiteering from this.
Why don't you just go to the petrol station and buy a pint of petrol? That's the same as drinking Buckfast, for fuck's sake.
The only thing you can do is just say a holy prayer over the top of it. Unleaded.
Mix it with some alcohol and it's good to go.
That's what makes you laugh when you buy a bottle of water from a petrol station now, and the fuel's cheaper than the bottle of water. And you've got 40 litres. And half a litre of water is £1.50 or something. It's bonkers.
I don't even know why people buy water. There's a thing called a kitchen that's got a tap on it.
Yeah. And what gets me is water's more expensive than milk.
But yeah, like some places in England though, you can't just fucking drink the tap water because it's full of shit in it.
No, that's true. Yeah, because England's a third world country. We all know that.
I absolutely love it as well. Obviously, it's come down the springs of Afghanistan into a bottle, and then they put a sell-by date in it. It's water. They've got a use-by date.
There's more regulations in tap water than there is in bottled stuff though. Your tap water has to be cleaner than fucking bottled stuff.
Well, up here there is anyway.
You're lucky with
Is
a tap.
your water's a lot
it
fresher.
fluoride that's sticking it?
Yeah, that's what all the tinfoil hatters think they use for mind control is the fluoride in water and toothpaste. Brushing your teeth causes mind control.
Yep, and there's Boeing 747s being converted into flyable 5G towers that shoot vaccines out of their fucking airplane fucking holds.
I see a picture earlier,
from?
and they've got one of them 5G masks, and it looks in the picture looks like they're covering it to make it look like a cactus.
I've seen that picture as well. Yeah.
Just
We
like-
got down by my mother's place. There's a big, I presume it was like a 4G tower, but they've got 4G tower which looks like a tree, just a big plastic tree.
I've just did a message here to say I'm one sub away from 900, so if someone could make another account.
Or unsubscribe from him.
Hang on, let me just get your channel up so I can
Come
remove
on,
it.
there must be someone in chat who's not subscribed to Pud Puffs. Because seeing as we're speaking about it, Pud, I was pushing for Pud to 1K for a while and it still hasn't happened. And I don't know how you're not
No.
1,000
just-
at the very least.
Craig Campbell, I want you to try and read that comment out, Matty, and I want you to try and say the name of that town.
Good
What?
luck with that.
I've always, you know, if you have hit one of them milestones and you like want to say, oh, I've hit 500 or I've hit 1,000,
Good we got.
I always wait till like 1010 because you'll put a review up and two will go and you'll be like, oh shit, that's 998.
Cheers, Stuart.
It's usually
Thank you,
Matty.
mate.
It's usually Matty that unsubscribes once you hit a milestone.
No,
Every time.
if you get to 900, I've got your channel open now.
Got it. 900. 900. 899. He's back down
No,
again.
apparently, according to Stuart, you're at 900 now.
Yes.
Oh, back up to 900.
Right, Matty, you can unsub now.
899.
No, I'm not going to do it. I did it to CJ live once.
I reckon he's Irish.
CJ, I remember CJ went live. He's like, I got 150 subs. I was like, no, you haven't. He's like, oh, it's 149 now. Bless him.
Oh.
900. There we
900
go.
Pud. Well done, mate.
I'm amazed because when you do put a review out, your videos are really good, mate. Like your editing's awesome. You're very fluid, and your camera work as well. And the download is really good. It's just, I'm amazed. Yeah, it's. But, no,
Like he's trying to get a slot.
but I'm just amazed that you haven't gone up to 1,000 already. It just bewilders me, really.
I can go quite a while sometimes, or I can go weeks without putting a video out, just depending how work and stuff
Do you
is.
think
I
it's
don't
purely down to content? To not putting.
902.
A lot of people don't like me.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Oh no,
I think it would have been a lot easier for him maybe like 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago. It
Yeah.
wasn't such a saturated market. Now there's loads and loads and loads of reviewers, not just on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram. So it is a very, and you've got to think we're only a tiny small island, and you've got a load of people reviewing in one space.
Yeah.
So a lot of the Americans say that they're surprised the amount of reviewers there is in the UK for how small we are.
There is. There's lots and lots at the moment. There's even from when I started, there's lots of new faces.
Why is that then? I don't get why. Why is it so? Although you do find loads of little hidden American reviewers with a fair few subs that you've never even heard or seen before crop up all the time.
Every now and again, you just find a UK reviewer that you don't know, and they're sitting at a good 3,000 subs. I think we did that a few. I think I sent you somebody not that long ago, and you just never cross paths kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think again, it all depends what circles you're in, and you think they're the group of reviewers that are around. But
It depends if you're in the click or not, doesn't it? And then if you don't know,
the Illuminati, you mean?
Sorry, yeah, it's been rebranded.
Has to be the inner circle in order to get a lot of subscribers. I thought everyone would know that by now. All hail the Holy Gale.
Well, there's another one for you. Ochten Muchty.
Oh, gee, I've actually been there a few times. It's a shithole. It's like a pub, a shop, and a shitload of sheep that stare at you for some reason.
It's those
You
kind
got
of
chocolate.
I actually don't have any chocolate today. I thought I'd give my stomach a break.
It's like walking past 100 sheep with Curly Whaley in his hand going, hey! Either that or they're at a distance. They go, is that no?
Echo Feckin as well.
Eckelfeckin. Haven't been there.
Oh, there's a deal there by JP Pud.
I'm just going to make 100 fucking accounts to get a bottle of water.
I've got a
It'll be
few.
worth the hour, wouldn't it?
Tell you what, if we can get the word out to get Pud Puffs to 1,000 subs by next Sunday, well, that's easy. That's easy.
Over a Vic.
Do it Thursday.
DE's asking, Vic, can you cook and what's your speciality?
Generally, when I tend to cook, I generally tend to cook big stuff. I don't generally tend to cook like fish and chips and shit. My mum's Filipino, so Normally, when I'm cooking, it's usually Filipino dishes like chicken adobo, moussaka, although that's really a Greek dish, but you've got Filipino moussaka, that kind of stuff. That's what I generally tend to go for.
You can get ingredients.
Did anybody hear that question totally wrong, or was it just me?
Just you, I think.
No, I didn't read it. It's just how he said it. I'm just leaving it completely there because what I heard wasn't fun.
I want to hear
Say
this.
that.
What did you hear?
I thought you actually said, I thought you were reading that and somebody put in there, Vic, what's your sexuality? And I'm thinking, what? And then he started answering it with a cooking question. So I'm thinking, how did he get to that?
I'll shag a masala.
Yeah. I like dipping me what's it's in a bit of a shepherd's pie now and again, but hey.
Greg's steak bakes is the only thing Vic knows.
I'm never going to look at the word speciality the same again now.
I haven't had a steak bake since this fucking lockdown shite started. Fucking pissed off.
Yeah, it's been painful.
Symptoms.
Not really bothered with that. I get indigestion with pastry.
I don't.
Kills me to death. I don't get it with scones. I love scones and cream.
Yeah, DE's made a good point, Vic. You can get them from Iceland, can't you, and stick them in the oven, I think.
Ah, it's not the same though, the frozen ones in Iceland.
Just while Gail was watching, Gail, we, Fiona and I tried to make, in fact, we'll blame Fiona. Fiona tried to make scones, and when we rolled them out, they were about that thick, and when we cooked them, they were about that thick, and you need to send me a message and tell me how to fix them.
Stones rise.
Well,
Yeah, because
that
you're
was
using. Yeah, you must have
You
used
cut them
self.
out. You cut them out of a rolled pastry, don't you? With a little stone cutter, and then bake them, and they rise.
No. It was
You must have used self-raising flour then.
I did.
Well, that's why it raised.
Aye, but it didn't raise enough. That's what I'm saying. The scones are
Oh.
supposed to be like that. These things are like
No,
fucking
scones are only a couple of inches tall.
The ones that Gail makes are round about there. Round about there.
this thing could have like hockey. You could have hockey puck these fuckers.
What about sausage rolls here or scones?
Scone.
Oh,
You're right, Aiden.
I'm deaf to post today.
Too much butter, says Gail.
Like, they went flat. Sorry, Fiona. They went flat. I'm kidding. Fiona. So we used too much butter apparently. That's the
Could
trick.
be.
Also, is it if you need it too much as well?
Yeah, somebody else said that. Somebody
Yeah.
else said that.
Well, that's why he cooked them, Aiden, because he needed them. Sorry, dad joke.
that was the Saturday night cookery show.
Yeah.
Dad jokes. So, what do you reckon about coming on the show full time then, bro? Are you all chuffed to buttons?
Very excited, yeah. Very excited.
glad you-
It's
I'm
been
glad you're
it's
saying
been a
that.
really nice 3 weeks. Really enjoyed the last 3 weeks.
Don't worry, it's all downhill from next week.
Yeah, that's it now.
Because it means you have to do a double build.
I'm doing it again next week.
Yeah, it's my turn next
It's
week.
Pud,
Isn't it?
innit?
Oh.
We'll skip my one in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
I know.
Everyone
No,
in chat, we've realised this about Aiden. He loves to delegate.
He does.
You do this, you do that. Oh,
I'll do this. It's a single coil
Yeah.
DTA. I can't go wrong with that. There we go.
I don't think that's fair because me and Vic both done dual calls.
Yeah, but no.
Did you not end up single coiling the plot only end, or did you dual coil it still? You
I
did,
dual
didn't
called
you?
it.
Oh, yeah.
And Matty, when you come on, you can do I don't know the diesel or something.
Did you learn anything from Thursday's show, Matty?
No.
Had 2 sets of coils on the go.
It was a tutorial just for you, Matt. I even went around the box.
I single coiled it. I put a 4mm single coil in it, and I still don't like it.
MTN Reacts, how you doing?
But even with a single coil, it's the airflow's. I mean, it's still a little bit, but it's not.
It's still very restrictive.
No.
No, I wouldn't say it's very restrictive. There's some dual coil tanks out there where it feels like you're sucking a golf ball through a fucking garden hose.
If you dual coil it and put the coils down really low, it is really, really tight. With a single coil in it, it's just about passable. But it'd be nice if it just had a little bit more.
I'm going to do that.
What's
The
that?
Aladdin RDA.
Good dripper that one actually. Good little dripper that one.
Illuminati Joseph styling. Is that a dual coil?
How are you doing, Chris?
Mr. Peanut says, is Vic making a new fruit recipe of his take on black vine?
Oh, trust me, I have tried desperately to figure out how I got close, but there's something else in that juice that I just cannot figure out what the hell it is.
It's back in stock, I see today.
It is actually. That's why I've got all these.
Vic, have you tried Code Red from Darkstar?
I used to vape Code Red quite a bit, but it's a little bit overly sweet for my taste.
Do you know, can you work out, because I've been talking to Gail about this, because she bought it. She bought it based on my recommendation, which obviously she shouldn't have done that because she's not keen on it. But she couldn't work it out, and I said I can't either, and I've been vaping.
I can't either. I can't. You need to remember here, Darkstar's one of the few juice companies that were still on the go before I started reviewing. They've been on the go for a long fucking time, and the guys behind Darkstar, they're like decadent vapor. They're mixing geniuses. You can never figure out what they've done. Never.
Oh, Chris, Chris, how you doing, mate? Chris saying Black Vine is plum.
Try that already, Chris. I've tried. It's in the recipe I came up with. It's going to be out public anyway on eliquidrecipes.com. I'm doing a bit of tweak to it, but it was 4.5% Inawera black currant, 2.5% Inawera grape, 1% Inawera mixed fruit, 0.4% Capella super sweet. And I tried the plum. I tried Inawera's plum in there, but there's still something missing that I can't put my finger on.
I thought it was something like a dragon fruit or
I thought that as well, but I don't know.
Or a kiwi.
See, because lemon lush, which is another favourite of mine from Rochford Project, you can kind of nail that on your own. But that black vine's been pissing me off for fucking ages now. It really fucking has. That's the one. Lemon. Jesus God, that is black.
Isn't that about 4 years old?
That comes out every now and again.
Mark's actually got one of the bottles when he was the devil. What was it? What was his name before? What was Jay's name before? Gone out my face.
Demon Vaper.
Demon Vaper. That's it.
Yeah.
Have you guys met him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Inawera plum 4.5. Inawera black currant 4. So there's more plum than black currant. Inawera passion
He's a
fruit.
lovely, lovely bloke. Really, really nice. I had a lot to do with Dal, who's his mate who we worked with. And when the black vine was coming out, me and Mark tested it. They had some testers, and before it even come to out to the public, we tested it. Really, really good.
I've been fucking hooked on it since it first came out. I've fucking never stopped. Well, apart from when he runs out because of fucking pandemics and shit, I never stopped fucking vaping it.
Well, that's what I mean. Because there's a lot of people that make decent juice. Like we've all got our favourites, but there's just something about that range that is just, I don't know.
Everything. It's the entire Rochford Project range. I can't fault any of the juices he makes, even the ones with menthol in it, and I fucking hate menthol.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's something.
We accepted an award for him at the I think it was the Tamworth Vape Show or something like that. Not Tamworth, where were it? Me and Mark accepted an award for him. Yeah, really nice bloke, and he's not like he's really quiet. He's not overly spoken. He's just really, really quiet and down to earth. Really nice bloke.
It's a bit of an experience when you buy it, though, when you got all the little letter on all that kind of stuff as well. Like the little
Oh yeah, the little personalised letter that he always does. That's cool.
Chris says passion fruit. Inawera passion fruit.
I need to give that a try. Do I have passion fruit in there? Fuck, I don't
Yeah,
think
they
I
look
do.
absolutely ace. With the seal at the top.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. You're just full of tricks, Hayden. You just got like special drawers, like labelled up.
That's the whole thing of having these things now. Behind you, you can actually have stuff. You know, people just go, "Have you ever had that RDA?" And you go, "Oh, it's here."
That didn't work for me. All I had near me was a Romeo and Juliet CD.
Why have you got that on your desk?
No, just I haven't had it in the house. My mum found it and brought it around a few weeks back, and I brought it into the garage the other day. It just happened to be next to me.
You've got to have shells. Oh fuck! Hold on, just a minute. This fucking camera. Got to have shells. You have to have shells. There's a load of shells there.
Yeah.
With cotton and stuff, there's more there with Steve Dilligaff porter stands and batteries, and there's even more junk on top there, and there's more junk over there, and there's just junk everywhere. The whole point of getting the studio was to get rid of all the e-cig stuff in the room. I just never got round to getting rid of the e-cig stuff in the room part.
As more
I
builds
think
up.
they've all had a good old look round. Loves Vic's love pad.
Who wants to see your desk?
Can I pet that dog?
Did she actually? All right, she typed. Fine. Remember, Gail, you asked to see the desk. You asked to see the. Hold on, I'm tidying a bit in the corner here. You asked to see it. There we go.
He's putting his ashtray away there.
Fuck you, bud.
I think all vapors' desks end up being like that though. Mine's terrible.
Mine's is
And I go to Lou, come and help me. Come and help me sort this out.
No, mine's is worse than that.
I think I clear my desk 3 times a week and it's still a mess. It just doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, I'm more careful with the studio. I make sure the studio's nice and clear, but when it comes to this room, it's like, fuck it. It's a constant disaster zone in here.
Yeah, I think that's probably better than how mine is sitting at the moment.
Come on, Pud. Matt, did you get a screenshot?
Oh.
You usually have your finger on the button at all times, don't you?
I know, I do.
Oh, it's too slow. Too slow. I think I've not like this, right?
We haven't spoken about Matt's new logo much.
Does Matt get a new logo?
And he's and he's got
For fuck's sake.
and he's got a new you got a new screen coming tomorrow, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
He's got a smart new
Yeah,
new monitor.
you've shortened it on you to you're just NG.
Yeah, NGV or NG vapes. It's just a nice short YouTube. It's like doing the signing in on YouTube. It's like fucking hell, I've got to write all this out again. Yeah, no, I did have a couple requests as well. A couple people mentioned it in some comments on video saying it's time to change your name. So
You need to change your Zoom name.
Oh fuck! I've done everything else.
Pud, are you a host? Can you do that for him?
Fuck
For
off.
something nice?
You definitely know what that's going to come to.
Perfect.
Gotta wait fucking 20.
Yeah, just like that.
That was very inventive.
I think it's good, Matt. You've done it because you've now made it your channel. I think you needed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were still very plural, weren't you?
Hey?
It was still plurals. You couldn't have the plurals anymore.
No.
Debbie,
I-
first,
I-
Steve
try to
says,
work out my
Matty,
plural,
does
mate.
Marcus still watch the show?
I don't know. That's
we
why
don't know.
again. Yeah, my missus got me. I'll shout her out. Deb's got me the 4K monitor.
you're
That's
so
how
spoiled.
You're using a 200D?
No, 250 I've got.
Oh.
The issue, I mean, you seen how hard it was for Debs to get an AVP Pro, and then she goes out and buys a fucking 4K monitor and a 250D.
Did you
She
buy
got
an
a-
Aegis pod as well?
Deb's got one of them, yeah.
How does she prefer that to the AVP or?
I don't know. She's having issues with her AVP at the moment. It's burnt 2 coils in 2 days.
Someone else,
Whereas mine, it's still good as gold. I'm still on like. Oh no, I think I put mine's got 2 coils in it now.
I was about fucking 3-4 weeks in a coil.
Mhm.
I've changed it about 2 weeks ago, and it's still absolutely spot on.
Debbie says, best wife strikes again, first a D50, and now you've got a 4K monitor.
What are you reading, Aiden?
It says that, Debbie Rogers. She says, best wife strikes again, first 200, which is a 250D camera, and now a 4K monitor.
Yeah.
Debbie's saying there she's not happy with her AVP.
No.
Oh,
Nice to see it's in one piece and not a hammer. I'm telling you, the recurve's the only hammer I've got.
what's happened to the skeleton?
Oh, well, Emily pulled the legs off it, and then pulled other parts off it, and then it just kind of fell. It fell to bits.
Is it still on the floor?
The blue tack is still there.
But it's the skeleton on the floor.
That's like when you leave Christmas decorations, take them down, and one person leaves a little bit of blue tack on the ceiling, it stays there till next Christmas.
Yeah,
It's not there now. It's not there now.
this is all part of the hashtag Pud to 1K promotion. Pud's having a little tidy up. His LEDs are going to go green or blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You might be able to afford some lights on the other side of the shelves.
He's going to put his
There is,
soundproofing
it's
up
just
straight.
the angle. There is, it's the angle. I'm not moving the camera because there's an
Soundproofing next, Pud.
He's got 3 bits of that, hasn't he? I don't know what the 3 bits of soundproofing underneath the wall are doing, but
they annoy people because they're so squint.
They're a little bit better than what they were, but the ones behind you are fucking horrendous.
Oh my fucking god! Was that
Every
after
time.
2 bottles of Buckfast when you put them up? Jesus!
Do you see the little silver bits?
Yeah.
Panel pins.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And
that's
you
just
better-
ripped through the cardboard then after a while.
I need
And
to.
if that was thick, he'd have put it with no nails.
No, you get the 3M craft adhesive spray. Spray the
Contact
back of it and stick it in the wall.
contact adhesive.
So
That's the one.
Fiona's brother's good at doing things with hammers and nails and stuff, so I might see if he'll mount them onto a bit of plywood or something and then fucking stick
That's what I done with mine, so I could move them. So I mounted 2 strips. I'm showing it.
That's the
Two
DIY.
on ply, and then one on that one on ply, so it can be moved, and then it's not fucking stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
What
so
about the
you-
gap in the middle?
Huh?
Doesn't it
on
really
mine.
matter? Shouldn't you really just have a wall full of them? Because don't sound go, or does it?
Yeah, it's about eradicating dead spots. So the office is quite full, so it's dead spots on the wall with like empty spots. So if you put them on big surfaces,
See,
even a little bit can affect it, can't it, and help.
I just put some in front, some behind, some on a wall over there that have fallen down, one over there that's fallen down.
It makes a difference because if you take them out of the room and record a review or whatever, you can hear the echo and sound
Can you
quality.
make the Does it make a difference? See, when I've gone into recording studios, obviously they're all full of them. They're not just like in panels.
Yeah, well they're professional, aren't they?
Yeah.
When I first done this room, it was just echo nightmare. It was just horrible. And I just put a load in front of me where I speak, and it's just pretty much killed the majority of it. So I didn't even have to go too mad. I literally just...
It's not bouncing back at you, basically.
And I just stuck a LED strip. Yeah. And
You put lights in between them as well.
Yeah.
Of course you fucking did.
That's my light.
That's a right good idea.
I've actually because Fiona's had a letter to say she needs to shield, I've moved a bed into here as well. And it's actually, I think it's improved the sound quite a bit just having the fucking bed in there because there's less of that free space for the all to be bouncing off.
Just blank spaces on the wall, wouldn't it?
Vic, give him some
Lump your pillars, it might even help. In fact, just put one round back of your head.
Alan Goodall, how easy is it to make your own juices? Any advice, please? Alan, making your own juice is fucking simple.
That's simple, I can do it.
If you basically need your PG, your VG, your nicotine, and whatever flavours, I would go to vapable.com, and they've got little starter packs, and it'll give you everything you need. It'll give you, you can mix all. Most of the sites all do it. Most of the DIY sites all do them, but you'll get a bottle of VG, bottle of PG. It'll tell you exactly how much to mix for your ratio, and start off with things like one shots where you're only adding one concentrate at a time as well.
Would you recommend to get just like the base mix where you can actually just get if you want a 70-30, you can just get a base mix with the PG already in?
Yeah.
Those one shots.
You can go with 2 bottles.
You can pick up the basics from all sorts of places. Best Sig Liquid, Andy Beard, Mixology, the e-cig shop, the places that Pud mentioned, Loose Mill. If you're in Scotland, Loose Mill's your best bet because it's very fast shipping because they're based in Glasgow. And then you can go down the road of one-shot mixes from the likes of Dartstar or from the likes of, again, Best Sig Liquid, or you can start messing around with your own flavors if you want. If you want a simple mix, if you like fruits, you can go down the road of I don't know, strawberry and grape or blackcurrant and grape, something with grape to make it zingy. Just simple mixes. The general rules are Inawera flavors are typically stronger than the Flavor Apprentice, but the Flavor Apprentice and Capella tend to be more widely distributed amongst it because Inawera is kind of hard to get your hands on right now in the UK. So Inawera tends to be stronger, but it's more expensive than TFA and Capella. TFA and Capella are weaker flavor mixes, but they're dirt cheap. They're really dirt cheap. So if you're starting out, go with Capella or the Flavor Apprentice first. So you can ease yourself into mixing. If you don't fancy mixing, you can move on to single shots. If you do like mixing, then you can move up to Inawera a bit. I'll warn you now, if you get hooked on it, you're going to start buying flavors that you're probably never going to use, and you'll start wasting a lot of money. That's what I did.
Because I started the same way. I instantly went down the route of I've got to mix every individual flavour, and I've looked on e-liquid recipes, and I've done all that. And in the end, I've come across like say Dark Star, Drip Packs, Flavour Boss. But they're just so easy. Like you get like a 250ml bottle. It's got the concentrate already in there. I just chuck your Nick shots and your VG in, and you shake it up and leave it for a week, and you're done.
What I also do, like since I started, I always mixed in like 100 mils, so like your 6% was 6 mils. Kind of doing it that way, you know, keeping it, try to keep the math really simple as well, and not mixing like little bottles. I just found it easier doing it in big numbers where your percent was what you were putting in, kind of thing as well.
It's just
See,
weird.
my brother-in-law messaged me the other day, and he says he's got a 50ml short fill, and he wants to make it into an 18. I says, well, you're gonna have to empty half the actual flavour out, aren't you? It's not going to taste the same, is it? If you're taking that out, because what's he going to need there? How many shots?
Five. That's 5. That's 50. That's 50 mils worth of shots.
Yeah. So you're going to have to tip that out and then put 50. Surely the flavour's going to go down, isn't it?
We diluted massively, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because there's only ever 15% concentrate sort of around anyway, isn't there? In a bottle, so you're going to be diluting that down to 7.5%, aren't you, or whatever?
We see some.
So I would say the maximum that you can ever put your Nick shots in there is maybe 2 or 3. 2
maximum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get some mixes that the actual concentrate is only kind of 6 or 7%. You're like, whoa, that's.
Yeah, normally if you're going down to there where you buy a juice and the juice manufacturer says only 6 to 10% flavour, they're probably using Inawera flavours. That's why. Okay. They're probably using Inawera, which does generally tend to be a lot stronger than Capella or TFA.
I was just going off when I used to get concentrates off Vampire Vape and stuff. It always kind of worked out 15% or whatever, you know.
Same Alan as well. Make sure you use a calculator. Always use a calculator as well.
Always use a calculator and get yourself a good set of scales from Amazon.
Good drug dealer skills is what you're after.
Yeah, something like these. Not that I do drugs or anything.
Yeah, you need to sit like these, bruv.
Here we go. This is from the Amazon Basics range.
Vic's more into distro.
Get some more. Get some. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
15 quid from Amazon.
Way out 2 pences.
There we go.
Bargain.
I can't go far wrong with that.
It's got to the stage now where I just mix half-litre batches. This is a peach custard that I just mixed a couple of days ago. I'm waiting on it steeping, but it's got to the stage now where once you start to know the percentages of your favourite flavours, it gets to the stage where you can just make half-litre batches and you're not going to fuck it up.
And a ketchup bottle.
No, it's a...
that's like in a
That's what he puts on his hot dogs.
A burger van fucking ketchup bottle, isn't it?
I was thinking, how the fuck's he going to get that drip? How's he going to get that in the end of it? He's going to have to lube his tank up before he puts it in.
No, you stick. Well, I stick it in this little fella.
Decant.
Yeah, decant it. But yeah, you can get these bottles, these types of bottles from Loose Mill or the e-cig shop. I think it's like 50 pence a bottle for these.
It's no good when you're about town, though, is it? And you're trying to top up your tank.
Imagine Bouncer going, whoa, 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 son, what have you got in your pocket? What you like to know?
I had that when I was doing my unboxing bit on the COG, and it's only a small 22 mil. It's quite a small build deck, and I was going to put some of the Congo Bongo, but that's quite a big top as well. And you see, if you ever watch a video, I've just splodged a load of juice all over the top of it. That'd be all right. That'd be fine.
Yeah, when you're recording a review, you always do it nice and slow, don't you?
You want to do it all nice. Not with this one, I didn't.
Some of Pud's Milky Madness. What the fuck are we talking about now?
Oh.
Stephen Bug, where can I get 72mg
Nicotine UK.
Yeah. Like that, yeah.
Nick Hub, another one, Nicotine Hub. Is that?
Yeah, but Nicotine UK is easier. With Nicotine UK, you check out via PayPal and you don't need to give them a business address.
What sort of size and what sort of price?
Well, you can get 100 ml, 250 ml, half a litre, 2 litre, 5 litre, and I think the biggest nicotine they do in 72 milligram is You know those big metal canisters, the big drums? You
Jesus.
can buy one of those for about 10 grand.
So can we start off with the price for the small one, please?
Oh, you mean something like, hold
He
on.
turned into a kebab shop owner, didn't he?
I think 250 mils is about 20 odd quid. Between
Paul
20 and
Anderson,
30.
Something like that.
fire away, Paul Anderson.
Yeah, that's between 20 and 30 quid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought a 250 ml of Nick Salt from Nick Hub, and it was about £22.
Yeah.
72
And you're not going to
milligrams.
use a lot of that, are you?
Oh no, you don't. But I bought this. Well, it's like literally, it's 3 milligram I do if I'm doing direct to lung, and it was literally about that much out of the bottle. There's the level there, and I only it was up there, so it was only that much I put in because it's 72 milligram. It's fucking strong stuff.
It's just I've been thinking about doing it for my dad because, like I said, what my dad does is he gets the hang send stuff. So we have to find the deals on the little 10ml bottles. So he has like the golden treat, and then he has this energy cow, and he mixes it all together, and comes up with his own little ratios to it. And I'm thinking instead of getting him to get these, because you got to think if he buys 20 bottles of the energy cow, it's £2.50 a bottle, so it's about 50 quid, and then he buys 10 of the golden tree, and I think we get that at £16.90. So I'm sure I could get him, if I can get him to like another one of the energy cow sort of flavours, I could mix him a massive batch up.
And that will save him cash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As well.
Pud, I'm not quite sure what Jenny's talking about. Something to do with a...
There's a good, I don't know. I just want to quickly add, if anybody does get into mixing, there's a lot of apps on Android devices for mixing with mixing calculators and stuff like that to get, because if you're buying 72 milligram nicotine and you're trying to get 3 milligram, 6 milligram, it's the quickest and most reliable way of finding out, isn't it?
You have got some good shows coming out as well. Obviously, you've got Benny Vapes who's doing his Benny, and then you've got Cart Vaper afterwards, and he's been mixing for ages, Cart Vaper.
Yeah, there's another show in the United States, Fresh 01. I think he's on a Sunday, but for all the people in the US watching, you probably know who I'm talking about. He has a regular show where he mixes with a whole load of other guests and stuff for their own recipes. That's a pretty good show, that one, actually.
So, sorry, just to interrupt you there, but Paul Anderson, Mr. Anderson,
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson is shaving his long hair on the 16th of the 5th.
Yeah, he came into our show Wednesday.
And he's dropped his Just Giving in there as well. Look.
Is he doing
That's the fella, Fresh 03. Cheers, Craig.
Is he gonna be like on YouTube, or is he gonna stick it on Facebook, or is he gonna do a live, or is he gonna, are we gonna be able to watch it?
How long is his hair?
So they were joking about starting a juice line and naming it after reviewers. Juicy Jules-isms and Pud's Milky Madness.
Oh my god.
You've already got your own range, haven't you, Pud?
No.
Pud salts.
No, that one will go with
Pud
his
salts.
Pud salts.
Pud salts, Cali Greens here. Yeah, Pud salts. Buy them now. Pud Puffs 10. It's mad watching Neo being threatened by Lord Delrond. That's some head of hair too. Let me click that link. Click the. Oh
Don't
fucking
click
hell!
links, I've always learned that.
Oh yeah,
He's got hair down past his tits.
Has he?
Yeah, there's a
Bloody
beard
hell.
coming off as well, Paul.
Bloody hell, yeah, he has.
where's that just fucking gone?
And he's only 40 quid away from his target as well. So get in your pockets, guys.
Oh, well done, Paul. That's brilliant.
Crikey, is he doing the beard as well?
Oh no.
Oh, he's shaving his head.
Oof.
We might
The
end
whole
up
lot's coming off.
Put
He'll
that-
end up looking like me, basically.
He says the beard's staying.
Is it?
Beard stain.
Yeah, the beard, because beard, especially beards the length he's got, that's fucking years to grow something that
Also,
long back.
if he shaves that off, he'll just completely forget everything he knows about vaping.
Yeah.
Is that where it's stored? Is that where the knowledge is stored?
Yeah, the knowledge of your beard, the more the knowledge.
Okay, that's true, yeah.
Just Paul, send me that link, mate, and what we'll do in the show on Wednesday on 3 Men and a Vape Show, we'll show the picture of it all and explain it a little bit better, and we'll get the link in there for you, buddy.
Do it properly, you're trying to say.
Well, no, you didn't know about it. We only know about it because on Wednesday's show, he mentioned it then at the end.
The beard is the source of his power.
Only toe bro.
The only toe,
I
bro.
thought I'd move then for a second.
Toe bro.
Toe, bro.
Oh, I've got some images in my mind there.
Pud, I think if you've got to make your own liquid, Pud's Milky Madness, I think you should have to create it. You should come up with the flavours.
Matty's Manscaped, Gailey's Grapes, Victory Sponge.
I don't know what that is.
Your daily protein needs.
Oh,
You don't vape it, you put it on your face.
It's like kind of salty vape, this one.
The best thing about it, when you vape, you end up with a milk tash.
you know, can you get Buckfast flavouring for e-liquids?
Pud, you've got some, haven't you?
Right.
Oh my fucking god, oh Jesus, you can. Oh, you're fucking Bucky. You're fucking kidding me.
That was,
Somebody made a Buckfast flavoured e-liquid.
That was Bunny that sent me that. I think it was Expo. I think she gave me that. And to be fair, all right,
Is it?
it's a bit overly floral with it, but it is quite accurate. It is quite accurate.
Where'd you get that from? Was it? Is it Nick? Is it like?
Poppers?
Oh, funny.
Is it 50-50, Jace?
I'm trying not to squeeze it because it'll go right up my fucking nostril.
That'd be ace, that wouldn't it? That was like when Salford nearly fell off his chair.
That was brilliant.
It's
He's going. Oh, he's already saved himself.
So it's 50-50.
milligrams, 60-40.
60-40.
60-40, so it's more for a mouth to lung style attack then.
Not tonight, it's not.
And tonight, Margaret.
What have I got? What have I got? Where the fuck's the Eternal? Oh, there it is. I've tried it before, yeah, it was alright. The last time I remember.
Though he was probably drunk at the time.
Well, probably I was already under the influence of Buckfast.
Come on, Pud, think of your liver.
Tobo's never tried Buckfast, and he's been to
I'm
Scotland.
going to have to
plenty of
drip it into something that's already here. I don't know what's in there already.
Where does it come from? Who sent you that bunny?
Yeah, Bunny gave me it. She picked it up over in Northern Ireland.
Where did you get it from, bunny? What's the brand?
It's alright. It's absolutely.
Fucking hell.
There is that florally taste to it, but.
No, Gail said they tried it at Expo. It was quite good, to be honest. Bloody hell.
I wouldn't listen to Pud because he only tells you half the flavours.
He vapes it like The Rock as well, doesn't it? Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Pud Puff elbow.
Get a mouthful there. No, I mean that's all right. There is that, as I say, there's a really floral edge to it that they're trying to I think they're trying to give it that tonic-y flavour with.
But what's the brand? What brand is it? Who makes it?
Some bloke in his shed.
Yeah, called Dave.
Motti Vape.
Motivate. Yeah, I've got it here.
The Vapor Maker Limited, 71 to 75 Shelton Street, Covent Garden in London.
Oh, it's a London-based company.
0845 868 0011.
Motivate. MOTIVAPE. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way Vic said that was like it makes a difference if it's in London.
Oh, it's fucking. It really.
Oh, it's a London babes.
It really
Oh, they just come south of Strong
No,
Rock.
when he said Bunny sent it, I was expecting it to be a Northern Irish e-liquid company or something.
It stinks afterwards. The room really stinks now, though.
Well, to be honest, it's Buckfast. It does that when you open a bottle of Bucky and pour it out.
Paul McCartney once sent me a chicken korma as juice, and that nearly made
God.
me yak.
That would have been fucking horrible. No,
It tasted like lemon and burnt tyres.
I've tried chicken, I've tried bacon flavoured e-liquid, and that was just fucking. I had to throw away the dripper at the end of it. I ran it through that ultrasonic cleaner, couldn't get rid of the bacon flavour after 5 rounds through that ultrasonic cleaner.
You didn't get a bag of dicks with it, did you?
No.
Would you like a bag of dicks?
Apparently, the worst one out there is crab juice.
What?
No, the blue cheese was up there. The blue cheese is up there.
Never tried a blue cheese one.
I've got all the concentrates there. In fact, once this lockdown.
No.
Put them in your glove box, ready, Pud.
Yeah, ready for the morning.
You can imagine it, can't you? You know, obviously, like the juice cabin do them nets, don't they, for tobacco? It'd be like just putting a load of your sweaty socks in there. Just letting it soak in.
Jenny says
What's this one? Athletics foot.
Jenny says we've all met Toe Bro at Expo,
Have we?
but we have no idea. Gonna have to spill the beans.
Oh, I'm sorry if I don't remember you, buddy. One of the first expos I ever went to, you know, one of who comes in chat, he's an American. He comes up and he went, "Hi, I'm bald." That's great. Well done. I've got a small
Bald
penis.
Sonic.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Okay, Pud. Who changed my name?
But it can only be the host.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Whose room are we in?
Definitely Puds.
That's fine. That's fine. Flatcap has now been promoted to janitor, and you're now the fucking tea boy.
Now I'm just a
Giving me all sorts of
token
horrendous-
alcoholic.
You're just a delegator, Aiden. He's doing it. He's doing that.
DE says at Expo there was a lady that was handing out bacon flavoured cakes.
No problem, Paul. I'll get that and we'll push it on the show, buddy.
I really want to try this bacon juice because I'm the kind of guy that likes bacon super noodles. So
I've got the concentrates here. I've got lots of the concentrates here. I just cannot bring myself to fucking mix them because when you're mixing them, it's like you need to do it outside.
I remember.
Yeah, it rings a
He was
bell.
with his arm in a sling.
I'm a sling sat with. Oh, right, I remember you now. Yeah, you with the. Yeah. I kind of remember you.
Yeah.
Vaping Irish, I like that idea for the UK vape show.
I think it's a good idea, that. So we'll all find some horrible juice and send it to Vic.
No.
See what I mean about the delegating? Every time delegating. Straight in there.
So tonight on Vic's Corner, what we're going to do is going to be vaping some blue cheese.
No fucking chance.
How many times can we make Vic gag in an hour?
Pud knows the answer.
No, it's normally the other way around, though, isn't it? How many times do we get Pud to gag?
Yeah, usually.
Send it to me, I'll be the guinea pig. I've told someone else I'd send them it, and I just cannot fucking mix it because it's so potent. The cheese, when you're trying to mix the cheese, it's fucking disgusting.
Which is the one I drank at Expo. It's disgusting. You like over dripped it, flooded the deck.
Oh, I think that
Like,
was.
try that, Matt. And I'm like, and I literally tilted the vape back, and it just went fucking all in my mouth.
Oh.
This is Stilton or something. Blue cheese. Blech.
Same to you, you're a bloody star, son.
Well, it's about that time. We were going to try and start doing 1.5 shows, but that hasn't worked tonight, has it?
No, we broke
Oh,
that.
is it? Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, it's coming up to 11 o'clock. So, Pudley, I'll hand over to you to say your good boys.
Boys, good boys, well done, boys. Yeah, thank you to everybody in chat. Week in, week out, you are the guys that keep everything going. Huge thank you to all the spanners as well. And if you did miss it, there is a link in there for the charity head shave. So have a wee click there and have a look. So, guys, Matty, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure as always, and thank you to Aidan and Vic for jumping in as well. Hopefully, Matty, Vic will not steal anything else from you, but we're not quite over yet, so he might have something else to steal. I am going to pass it on to... I'll pass it on to the victim, actually. So, poor Matty.
Victim.
The victim.
The victim. What a name that'd be as a review, wouldn't it? The Victim Vaper.
Fuck's sake.
He got raped.
How many
by a
times- you
man
can only
every time
change
he
your name
crosses his legs. He goes, ha.
You can only change your name on YouTube every 28 days.
You can only change it in Facebook every 6 months. I fucking
Yep.
spelled my name wrong when I redid it.
Yep.
Just a bit wrong.
So, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, pass it on to me. I'd just like to thank you lot for having me on the UK Vape Show. No, yeah, cheers you two for jumping in. Well, I can't remember when you jumped in, about 45 minutes ago. Thank you to everybody in chat. It's been a good little show. I really enjoyed it. It's been it's good as usual. And yeah, I'll pass it on to Gaz.
Aidan, do you want to delegate who's next? Do you want to say who?
I think it's all right. I was thinking you next, to be honest.
You want to? Okay, then you let us know who is after me.
I think Vic should go then and just leave it down to me to close the show.
Oh, perfect. See,
He's
it's
always
brilliant.
last as well, isn't he? He's always last.
Thank you everyone for joining us. All our moderators as well. Thanks for your work and everything. Big shout out to Vapeheads. Thanks for being a great sponsor. You look after us week in, week out. Really appreciate it. Big shout out again to Above the Clouds Ian. Go and check out his channel, folks, if you haven't already. We had a look at him earlier, so go check him out. To my lovely co-host, Matt, Pud. Thanks, guys. Love you loads. And to a special surprise guest, little bro. Yo, yo, yo. Cheers, buddy. And Vic, thanks for popping in as well. Hope you enjoyed the show, folks. And Aidan will tell you who it's passed on to now.
Well, over to Vic.
You just want to go last. That's why you passed it on to me, isn't it?
Just amazing
thanks,
to
Aidan.
work in a brothel.
Thanks, Aidan. Anyway, that was episode 256 of the UK Vape Show. A massive thanks to my co-hosts, Flatcap Vaper, Pud Puffs, Aidan, Little Bro Vapes, and not our special guest. Aidan just sits there. And not our special guest, but he will be at some point on the actual UK Vape Show. Matty, thanks for having me on your show.
No worries.
You were, what the fuck are you doing that for?
Just pulled a pube out of my mouth. I don't know if it's yours, Vic.
Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ! And a big thanks to
That
the
was it.
sponsor. A big thanks to the sponsors for the Saturday Night Vapeaway. Vapeheads.co.
Vapeheads.
You've got to keep plugging your sponsors, guys. Got to plug your sponsors. Plug the sponsors. Moving it on to the delegatory, the guy that delegates a lot, Aidan.
Little bro delegates.
Bro Vapes.
Thank you so much for having me on. A big shout out to everybody and all the casters as well. It's been absolutely fun. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
Is that it?
Well, I didn't want to push it. It's not my show, is it? And thank you very much to Vapheads.
Vapeheads.
Vapheads.
I bet, can anybody guess how many other vape heads there are?
I'm surprised it's not like Vapeheads 1, 2, 3, 7 or something.
Marty is going to be so pissed when he turns on the UK Vape Show and it's Debbie that's in the fucking hot seat.
Can I borrow, could you be like, can I borrow your C920? And you can be, what are you doing?
Has to be a bit like Mastermind as well. She'll have to start off with it like that. Tonight, Debbie, you're meant. How much did it cost you to actually make him a reviewer? That's a camera, a 4K screen.
Camera screens. And he pays her in cheap pod mods as well.
Yeah. Here you go. You can have an arse feeling.
Right, we're gone. Bye, everyone. No.
Bye. Happy birthday. Bye.
Wow.
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 Really?
Vic, I'm fed up with your pubes in my mouth.
I know it's me next as well, isn't it?